Dog.
Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to the Ohio Gripe.
Good evening.
I think I'm going to stop saying that. They know what they're watching. They tuned in.
I won't go there. Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
It's hostility.
I'm a bit loud. I don't even know what knob to turn. I don't care. What do you think about that? I just don't care. All right. We've got 2 days before Mother's Day, so all you mothers out there, happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. Interesting day for the mothers.
I need to find out what mic you're on.
A blue one.
Excellent.
You asked.
Check. Oh, that's me. Okay.
You asked. I answered.
Okay, I think I fixed it.
Okay.
I'm in turn. Check. Look at that. All right. Sorry about that. We had to scramble to put this together rather quickly. But hey, we are only 10 minutes late. We're getting better at this.
Horseshoes and hand grenades, right?
Yeah. Whatever that means.
Hillbilly
right.
reference for you.
Going to talk about something here today. For those of you who don't know, and especially for those of you who don't care, we are using Massillon Cable, because we are in Massillon, Ohio, to stream and for all our cable needs, internet needs. And, we've been pretty unhappy with them so far because we're paying for what we're supposed to get 5 gig, 5G, or not. We don't even get 2.4G. We barely get enough to do this live stream. So I was going to call them because last week we dropped so many frames that the video was just pitiful. I don't really care too much, but I care. So I was going to call them and look, if you guys can't give us the numbers that, you claim you can give us at least, then it's time to call up Verizon, because Verizon sent me something saying that they can give us in-home internet and these blazing speeds and it'd be cheaper. So I was getting ready to do that, and then this showed up. For those of you listening, that's a piece of paper. For those of you watching, you know what it is. This is a letter from Massillon Cable, and it says, "Dear valued MCTV customer, thank you for choosing MCTV. We didn't. It's the only thing we have available to us. It wasn't a choice. Thank you for choosing MCTV as your high-speed internet provider as part of our effort to continually go the extra mile. You haven't even gone the mile yet. To say that you've gone the extra mile is pretty laughable. But in continually going the extra mile of for all of our neighbors, we have increased your internet speed. Yay! Effective June 1st, 2022. See those P's I was telling you about?
T's, too.
Yeah. Where was I? Effective June 1st, 22, your new internet speed will be 100 megabytes per second. The rate will remain the same at $59.95 a month. Now, for some of you who may be bitching that that's actually quite cheap. It is. It isn't. Who knows? I don't know. I don't care. The new speed for the internet service will change effective June 1st, 2022. The rate above is our standard umbrella rate. Great. Excuse me. It's so nice that we have the umbrella rate. The price of your internet service may vary depending on other services you receive from MCTV. You can log into your statement.mctvohio.com and select view your sample invoice. Yeah, okay. You don't need the rest of that. But so, according to this letter, supposedly we're not going to have so many drop frames, seeing as how we have 55 drop frames already. We just started this and we're already dropping frames. Whatever.
Massillon Cable sucks. I hated them. And then I went to ATTU version, yeah. And then Spectrum.
AT&T. Well, we don't have that on this street. All we have is Massillon Cable. So I kind of need them to step up and do the job. And if they can't do the job, they need to come out and replace some cables. They need to do that because I'm paying $60 a month. And I'm getting, fuck all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you'll get that a lot from MCTV, too.
We're up to 200, and we're dropping frames like a mofo. Every time.
Gotta love Massillon Cable.
I just wish they would work. What is it about my life? I just want shit to work. I'm not asking for extra special. I just want the bare minimum. Just make it work. Whatever. Up to $349. Yeah, that's all we're doing is dropping frames. So apparently I'm going to have to make that call and say, look, get your shit together because this is pitiful. You're messing up my cast, man. You're messing up my podcast.
Bastards.
Bullshit. Which is another reason why I record this along with live stream it, because if the live streaming just is too pitiful, I can just delete it and upload the video. No one watches this anyways. I can tell because the screen tells me. Right now, YouTube is live streaming as we speak. Actually, we're live streaming to YouTube as we speak, and we have 0 people watching us. So
I feel like most people don't really care for the live stream. I feel like it's mostly just like the talking portion.
Well, as much as I hate to rub your nose in it, it's the fact that we do it at a different time every single week. It's impossible for them to catch us because we're never on at the same time.
Well,
they have no idea when we're going to be on.
It's Friday at noon. Everybody's at work.
Not everybody. We're not at work.
You're not at work.
You're working?
I wish.
Okay, there's the truth bomb right there, people. All right.
Busy man.
Why do I
busy
have the
man.
most trouble with unemployed friends? Okay, so why don't you talk a little bit about what's going on with your the badge life?
You know, it's...
No, they don't know.
Oh, man, it's been brutal. Let's see. Past 2-3 weeks now, has it been?
I don't know.
I don't remember. Short-term memory.
It's all been a blur.
Yes, it has. Gym twice a day. Go usually right around 3 to 4. If I go earlier, I go earlier, obviously. No, 2, maybe 1 in the morning, whatever. And then I'll go back right around 7 or 8 at night every day for the past 3 weeks, basically, probably, to try and get in shape for my physical fitness test that I have tomorrow.
Now, is it possible to crunch for a physical exam? Like, can you go from sloth to being able to pass in 3 weeks?
I don't know, but I feel like I'm pretty good at gonna pass now.
Okay.
I mean, granted, the requirements for it aren't really that extreme. I mean, you only got to do 19 push-ups and 32 sit-ups in a minute, and then you got to run 1.5 miles in 14 minutes and 34 seconds.
Well, see, that's impossible. Even just running 1.5 miles, I'd be dead.
Oh,
I might be able to do 500 feet.
First time I went back to the gym, it was 13 minutes and some odd seconds. I was dead afterwards. I just dead. It was terrible. But after going 2 times a day for the past 3 weeks, it's relatively easier now. The only thing I'd have to say is trying to find the proper time, because I go different times usually every time, and it's either really busy, really slow, nobody's there, and it's nice and peaceful. You don't have to wait for something, you just go do it. But now, when everybody's there during the day, before work or after work, it's a pain in the ass.
Is it, like, really busy?
I don't want to say really busy, but it definitely can get pretty busy to where you're definitely waiting. Or you just make it awkward and just stay on the same equipment and do an extra set or something until somebody leaves.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting talking about this because I talked to, you remember Dom. We've mentioned Dom a few times on the podcast. Well, he goes, I believe, before work. I don't know if he goes every day or not, but he's young, so it's easier for him to be ripped. Yeah, sorry, Dom. You know, I appreciate the work you put into it. I can respect it, but it's easy to be fit when you're 21.
Yeah.
But he is pretty, I mean, I'm assuming he's ripped. I've never seen him with his shirt off, and hopefully I never will. But anyways, he goes, and I was talking to him about it because it's ironic a little bit. When I first started working at the job I have now, every night before you leave for a half hour, they have cleanup. You have to grab a broom and you have to clean the place. And my doctor told me, I told him, I said, I need to get in shape, blah, 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 because after the surgery, and that whole year, basically, last year, all I did was sit on my butt. I didn't even mow the grass because I was either still sick or I was recovering from something. It was really funny because 2 weeks after I was finally released from recovering from surgery, I got COVID. And that was 2 weeks of sitting on my ass with no energy. And then what happened? After that, it was Halloween time. And then, the weather turned crap. So going outside. And I don't have a way to exercise in the house other than running up and down steps. And if anybody knows me, knows that gravity and I are not friends. So doing an activity that would give gravity the upper hand to sweep my feet out from underneath me as I go down steps, I don't really want to put myself in that situation. I have already gone down those steps horizontally, if you catch my drift.
How many times?
I've done them twice. My wife has done it, I believe, twice. And they're not hard steps. They're not difficult. It's just gravity and I are mortal enemies. I absolutely loathe it, and it fucks with me. So, and what are you going to do? Run in place in your living room? Fire up the Wii? Come on. So,
hey, don't hate on the Wii, man. The Wii's fun.
Well, I mean, I do, and I have the board thing, but I can't. It's like torture. Standing on this goofy board.
Yep.
Yeah. No,
I know. I have the same thing.
I can't. So, what I've been doing is waiting for the longest time. I bought the company buys you shoes, steel toes. So I bought Skechers, and I bought Skechers because I wear Skechers, but these Skechers sucked unbelievably. From day one, they hurt my feet, and I was in them for a year. Then I finally found the paperwork to go back to Grainger because on my anniversary date, they gave you the money to buy a new set. Finally found it like 3 weeks ago. And I'm like, yay, ordered the shoes, picked out Reeboks because everybody at work said the Reeboks are so comfortable. And Reeboks is a good name brand. So I bought the Reeboks. And I'm telling you what, Grainger, oh my God. This is Grainger, not Amazon. I ordered them on a Monday. They were at my house on Tuesday.
Dang, that's actually really shocking.
Like, it was ground. They showed up FedEx. It was, like I said, it was ground. I didn't pay extra for shipping. Less than 24 hours.
Wow.
So I'm just like, holy crap. Good job, Grainger. So now I got my shoes. Tried them on as they were out of the box. Okay, but not great. So I had
with boots you got to break in though too.
Not boots. These were just shoes.
Oh, just shoes. Okay.
Remember Jeremy?
Yeah.
I got those.
Okay.
So I got the shoes. I'm not a big boot fan. I don't want to lace. I just want to throw my foot in them and be done. So they're not great. But since I had 500 pair of insoles because of the Skechers, I just threw a set of insoles in there. So the moral of the story is, which I've drug out. How long? Doesn't matter. Anyways, so the moral of the story is my feet hurt, so I can't briskly walk and clean, which the doctor said that's all he needs. So just briskly walk for a half hour, and that's good exercise. It's a place to start. Because I asked him, I told him, I'm so weak because of last year. I'm lost like 90% of my. I'm like this weakling now, 315-pound weakling. So I couldn't walk because my feet hurt so bad because of the shoes. So then I get this Reeboks, and they're okay, but I still couldn't do it because my feet were hurting. Put the insoles in there, better, but feet still hurting. Then last weekend, I don't know what the hell I did, but my right foot, the knuckle where the big toe meets the foot, just was super swollen, painful as hell. The very back of my heel, same thing, hurt so bad I could barely put my weight on it. This was Saturday, and I limped around because we had guests around. I limped around, and then Sunday, both my right foot and my left foot was just killing me.
Ouch.
Hurt so bad. So I'm like, whatever. I go to work Monday, and I'm limping around, complaining. My foot hurts so bad. I'm taking over-the-counter medication. I told my boss, I said, I may not be here tomorrow because if my feet don't get any better, I'm just going to be useless to you. Ended up calling off Tuesday.
Oh, wow.
And it was so funny. I woke up Tuesday morning, and my right foot was completely healed, didn't hurt at all. Overnight. Just overnight. And I'm like,
wow.
Whatever. At least it's not broken. But my left foot hurt so bad that I was trying to think of ways to ease the pain. So I Googled it. Google says, of course, Google's like 12% correct. It said elevate and ice. So I took an ice pack and I ace bandaged it to my foot, and I sat in a recliner and watched TV and had my foot raised. An hour later, I figured I better take the ice bandage off and the ice pack because you never know. You want to do damage. As soon as my foot warmed up, it started just throbbing like a mofo, right? Okay, well, that was a failure. So let's go downstairs and I'll put my foot in some Epsom salts and hot water, right? So I got a Tupperware, stuck my foot in there, put some Epsom salt in there, sat in there for an hour. That hurt so bad.
Really?
After the hot bath, I almost, my brain kept telling me to not put any weight on that foot because it hurt so bad. But then another part of my brain, I have to. No matter how bad it hurts, I have to put my weight on this foot. I can't cater to it. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
So I'm forcing myself to walk, but I mean, I'm like holding onto the walls. It hurts so bad. And as the night progressed, because that was like in the evening, by 2 o'clock in the morning, which is the time I normally go to bed, it hurt so bad. Maybe I should just go to the hospital. I mean, no, I don't want to go to the hospital, but Stat Care is closed. And I need to see if I broke this thing.
Ooh, actually, are you talking about the Stat Care that's over off of Wales by AAA?
Yeah.
That is actually a 24-hour emergency room.
You talking about the Jackson Stat Care?
No, I don't know about Jackson. I think that's technically Massillon over there, where Wales, AAA, and the Plaza are always.
That's Alt Care. That's an Altman. Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
My insurance don't go there.
Okay.
But it's good to know. Because if you're having a heart attack, you don't care about insurance.
Nope.
But no, the one that I go to is further up the road. It's up by Sonic.
Okay,
And
I know,
Jackson High School.
Yeah.
That one was closed. So, I mean, it hurt so bad. I was literally like, I need to get an x-ray. Somehow I broke my foot. But I didn't. I went to bed because bed is wonderful. So I go to bed and I wake up the next day. Now I have to go to work this day. I have no more sick hours. I'm going to start losing money, and then that's a point, blah, blah, blah. I wake up, foot almost didn't hurt at all. Put my weight on it, it was a slight ache. So it's just like overnight, my foot healed. I go to work, and it got a little more aggravated on Wednesday. It was a little more painful, but not even in the same universe as the night before.
What'd you do?
I don't know. That's what I told the boss. I'm like, he saw me limping, and I'm like, I don't know what I did. I didn't do.
Greg?
Yeah, I didn't do.
Fuck him.
Your words, not mine. I didn't do anything that I thought to myself, ooh, that's going to hurt the next day. You know what I mean? Nothing like that. It was just.
Like you didn't sprain it
Nope,
or
I didn't,
nothing?
I didn't, lose my. What's the word I'm looking for? I didn't, stumble and
Your
hurt
footing.
it. Nothing. Yeah, nothing. I did nothing that I could put together and say, well, yeah, that's probably where it happened. Nothing. It was just a normal day. And the pain just showed up because it was both feet. Now, the wife had a theory. She goes, well, you probably hurt your left foot catering to your right foot. And I'm like, okay, that's possible, but I've never hurt my foot limping before. So, Who knows? Who knows?
That's weird.
Yeah, but anyway, so the moral of the story is that even with the new shoes, I can't do the brisk walk every night. So I was considering maybe I should just force myself to go to a gym. I hate gyms, but I do need to do something. I am so weak. I just have no strength.
Why do you hate
stamina.
gyms, though?
Because it's torture. If you're swimming, you swim to stay alive. And it's a little more fun.
You're not wrong, yes.
So you're not focused on a half hour of torture.
Exercise, yeah.
But a gym, even if you get on a bicycle, you're not going anywhere. You're staring at a wall.
Yeah, but that's why you get headphones, and then they got TVs, so just watch the TV, whatever they have on. I mean,
that's never worked.
Change the channel too.
That's never worked for me in the past. Usually, if I'm on an actual bicycle, once again, you're focused on not dying.
Right? Yeah, or falling off.
Yeah, or you're going somewhere. Like I could go for a walk before my feet were all fucked up. I could go for a mess. I could leave my house and probably walk to downtown Massillon and back. But
that's a hike.
But it would be easy for me. The only thing is since I've gotten so fat, so we're talking the last 5 years, maybe 10 years, it's just, there's no way. My legs won't do it. My feet won't do it. My legs are fine. My feet are what's killing me.
Okay.
So anyway, now I'm considering, because obviously I need to do low impact if I do any exercise. That's why I like swimming.
I mean, you could always ask Dom, because, you guys obviously, work with each other still. Well, you might have the membership where he can bring one person free, and then I could too. You come with me one day, one night, whichever. And
yeah, it's not the money. The money's not the problem.
I'm just saying, because I pay to where I can have one free person come in with me at a time and see if you like that gym. If not, there's other gyms around.
Well, like I said, what I'd like to do is go swimming, but I can't go. I can't go swimming at 1:00 in the morning.
Yeah, no, there needs to be a 20. Didn't we talk about that before? A 24-hour
wouldn't that be
swimming
great?
area.
Wouldn't that be great?
That'd be amazing.
But no, this is Ohio. This isn't Vegas or New York, so no, that doesn't exist. So, but it's like I said, it's not the money. It's not even the gym. Like he goes to the one in Belden Village.
Yeah, Planet Fitness. Yep.
There's no way I'm driving all the way into Belden at 1:00 in the morning to do exercise. It has to be on my way home or slightly past my way home.
See, and that's why it always fit for you. It's right down the road from here. It's right down the road from my house. I mean, it's a nice gym.
But
and with it being close, it's definitely.
I still got to get over the whole I'm sitting, going nowhere, exercising.
And well, that's the other thing too. If you go with somebody else, talking back and forth, I mean, it's not.
You
bad.
don't know me very well, do you? So I was trying. I was just like, oh my God! I was just
out of breath, sitting, going nowhere.
And then I'm laying on the floor, unconscious.
That could be interesting.
Yeah, interesting for you. Mark.
Poke you, make sure you're still alive.
Wake up, I can't get off the bike. But so I am considering it, but
do it, man. It'll be good for you.
Yeah.
It's going to suck your first time because believe me, I didn't want to go my first time.
You know what I'd like to try is those row machines. Do they have a row machine where you sit and you row?
They got 4 or 5 of them.
Row. You're not going anywhere.
Oh, yeah. It's that thing.
Barely.
If you do.
Barely, you feel like shit.
What'd I do? I think I did 3,000 meters on it, and it killed me. It sucked. I was like, okay, 500 wasn't bad. Let's do another 500. The 1,000, okay, whatever.
I want to get to Tony Roberts. Not Tony Roberts. I can't think of his last name. That gazelle thing. You just like you're skiing.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Go like hell, and then you lose your balance. Now you're skiing uphill, and then you're skiing downhill, and then you're all pissed off.
Just get on the treadmill and raise the...
I can't do treadmills. I'll kill my ankles.
Put the incline all the way up and call it a day.
I'll do 3.
Oh, yeah. Those are terrible.
My father hurt his ankle doing those on the treadmill. It's high impact treadmills.
Oh yeah, I hurt my entire body by not running when I should have.
Maybe I should just get one of those shocker things. And you just sit in a chair and it like forces your muscles to contract.
I mean, that's a lazy way to do it.
Tesla, there you go. Hook yourself up to the solar panels. It's time for me to exercise.
That could be that might be able to be arranged. I mean, Elon Musk did just buy Twitter.
It could be deranged. All right. There's one person watching. Hi. How are you? I'm waving at the computer. That's really stupid. I'm going to say hi in the comments. I should just say, are you high?
I wonder who it is.
I don't know.
It's Jimmy Crack Corn, and he don't give a fluff.
All right. I shouldn't put a question mark on there. Okay. Anyways, all right. So I kind of interrupted you there with my little exercise story. So
I don't know.
You're exercising. Okay, Gesundheit. I hope you get over that cold.
America.
So you're going to the gym and you're exercising. So what happens if you pass your
I pass the physical exam test, whatever you want to call it, same thing. There is a big old giant list that I have on the fridge at the house that is required interviews. There's 2 or 3 separate interviews. There's a psych eval. There's a blood test, stress test, and one other test in there. I don't remember what it is off the top of my head. And then August is the police academy. That's when that one starts.
Yeah.
So
where is that around here?
I think it's Kent State or Stark State, whichever one of those it is. I don't remember.
I was scared you were going to say it's in Columbus. You're like, hey, enjoy the drive.
I mean, it's not a bad drive down there, but I wouldn't want to go there every day.
Yeah.
Especially early in the morning. But, I mean, I have to pass all that, and then if they decide to choose me, they choose me.
And it's the wife watching.
Oh.
Yes. How you doing, honey? I'm not going to type because I'm trying to talk, but you can hear us. There's an 8-second delay, so remember that. Anyways. Okay, so you go on to Police Academy in August if you pass, and then
if I pass, yes.
And of course, the psych test was the big question mark for me. We'll see if you can pass the psych test.
Oh, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, right.
I'm good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So have you eaten any people lately?
One.
Wow. Actually, the hesitation was the scariest thing. You had to think about it.
I had to think about it. I'm pretty sure it's just one. But no, it's interesting. And then I have to, what is it? I basically have to be like, I can't think of the damn word. I mean, obviously like a role model in a sense, clearly, but like I can't have anything bad on social media, nothing. So
you better start to love Gojo real quick.
No, I never will. Management's terrible,
No,
and I will proudly say that.
You're done. Because you're done. The chief has to know if there's a problem at Gojo, you're going to go there and do your job, not just be like, fuck that place.
Oh, well,
I don't care about management.
That's different. But ever going
Let him die.
Nope. Never.
Anyways. So
I miss the people there. I'll say that. But other than that, no. Never. But yeah,
we lost Kathy.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Kathy quit.
That doesn't surprise me. I heard she was getting tired of some people there. I ain't going to say no names.
She said that her father fell, and now she has to, like, care for him. Now, that could very be true, and I hope it isn't. But you're right. She was complaining that she was having a rough time. And then she walks in and walks out. So, it's, maybe we'll never know. But, yeah, Kathy's gone.
I like Kathy.
She was awesome. Everyone liked Kathy. But, anyways. But if she becomes a server again, maybe we'll see her in a restaurant somewhere.
Or I'll have to arrest her. I'm just saying, man. She was.
You have to pass that psych test first.
I know.
Let's get past the shrinks, and then maybe you'll consider
I'm just saying, though,
who you're going to arrest or not.
She was a little feisty old lady.
She wasn't old.
She's older than me.
Okay, so I forgot. You millennials, if you're... I'm 3 years older. You're so old, man. Oh, this is hilarious. I got to tell you this. No, fuck it. I'm not going to tell you. Go ahead. Anyways.
But I'm just saying, man, somebody piss her off? I don't think so.
Yeah, well, that's anybody.
I mean, yeah, but just seeing how Kathy was, like, I don't know, it'd be funny.
I
love Kathy. She was awesome.
But anyways, good luck to her in her endeavors. I love that word because I don't fully understand it.
Endeavors.
But anyways, so, okay, cool. So we're waiting for a bunch of testing. Oh, your physical. So we're waiting to see if you pass the physical.
Yep, I got to do that 9:15 in the morning tomorrow.
Oh, better have some coffee.
Energy drinks. I don't do coffee.
Those are so much healthier.
I know, right?
Could have a coronary in the middle of this.
Hey, would I fail then technically?
Yes.
I mean...
That's the whole point of the physical test, is so you don't have a coronary when you're chasing a suspect.
I'm just saying, though.
Freeze!
Technically, I didn't not finish it. I just died before I did.
There you go. It's postponed.
Exactly. There we go.
When you regain your life and you resurrect, you can retake your test.
R.A.P.D. style.
That's right.
I love that movie. Ryan Reynolds, sexiest man alive. I'll gladly say it.
But anyways. All right, so that's good news. So do you have any topics other than the ones we've been talking about?
I mean, it's just a whole bunch of miscellaneous stuff going on. I mean, you got Mother's Day coming up. You have the whole thing with the abortion laws and all that, which that's a tough topic, I guess, kind of.
Yeah, I don't know where Ohio stands with that.
I don't either, but
I mean, the two states that, are obviously boasting pretty much, but Ohio kind of, I don't know. I'm kind of hoping they don't go down that road.
I don't either. I mean, my thing, there's a lot of stuff going on with it, obviously, but there's no reason anybody should tell anybody what to do with their own body. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it. But there's just so much stuff going on between that, the Johnny Depp trial. You got football and baseball starting up. My son started T-ball, had his first game yesterday. So, I mean, there's just a whole bunch of stuff going on. Ooh, and the races started too. Not NASCAR. I hate NASCAR. To be clear, dirt track racing is where it's at.
Ah.
Wayne County, love going there. Hilltop, another one. That's in Millersburg. But, yeah.
What Hilltop? Is that like
That's
dirt bikes or?
No, that's just the name of the track, but it's modified, late model.
Okay.
It's fun. It's a smaller track compared to Wayne County. But I've been going to both of them since I was a kid, and I still do. It's a nice time to get out and eat a cheeseburger with clay and dirt coming into your face when you're trying to take a big old bite of it. But, hey, it don't kill you. Who cares? And it tastes great.
There you go.
Oh, dude,
Ohio clay tastes great.
After it's been ran over and watered down, ran over some more. Oh, yeah, it's fun time. And then eat some peanuts, too. Oh, man.
Peanuts?
It don't get better. Love going there. Every Saturday.
Every Saturday. And you say Wayne County?
Yep. Hilltop is every Friday.
You ever been on... you ever been at the flat track? I think it's an oval flat track, dirt track. It's up by 241 in Atwater.
No.
Okay. I actually don't know. I know it. We've been there. I've been there, but I don't know enough about it to kind of tell you exactly where it's at. So maybe I'll shut up about it. I don't even know if I could find it. You know what? No, I'd have to go to Google Maps.
I love Wayne County. It's so nice, though. And then since you're kind of out in the boonies, everybody's nice. There's no, like, BS going on. And it's just, you watch a great race. It's from, like, 6 to midnight sometimes. Because they have, like, an agreement with, like, the houses near them that there's not allowed to be noise after, I think it's 1 a.m.
Well, that's not bad.
So they can last all the way up until 12:59. And as soon as it hits 1, they got to stop. And it's just nice time to get out and with your friends, family, drinking a beer or whatever. Oh, dude, it's so fun. I mean,
God, you sound like a country song.
I don't drink beer. I don't really drink in general, but it's just nice to get out, especially out there.
Yeah.
Smell the cow manure on the way there, too.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Fun time.
Tried to answer him. Like, yeah. The Bargain Barn. I need to go to the Bargain Barn.
I hear
If you're still
everybody
listening,
talking about
hun,
that.
there's a place called the Bargain Barn. It's up by where we go riding on 44. It's literally this gigantic barn full of stuff you can buy.
Oh, yeah, it's a whole bunch of miscellaneous stuff.
Have you been there?
I have not, but I know
I was going to say, because it's like completely hidden.
Yeah, I know a lot of friends of mine have been there, and they love it.
Where am I? 173. That's way too far south. 619. There's Marlboro. I'm getting there.
Slowly but surely.
Yeah. What's that? Canton Air Sports?
Is that where they do the...
I don't know.
Oh, I'm trying to think. The planes that do all the stunts and everything.
Oh, I don't know. There's Deerfield. I think I went too far if I went to Deerfield.
Deerfield's a nice little place. If you blink, you're going to go right through it, though. I can tell you that.
Go back to 44.
Go hunting over there.
Gosh, I'm so stupid. I can't remember anything. Anyways, I've already lost. What is it? Doesn't matter. I've already lost interest. Maybe I'll find out some more. There's a track up on 303 called Nelson's Ledges. It's a road course. You can watch cars and bikes up there. So there's plenty of racing in Ohio. You got Mid-Ohio Sports Car Course down in Lexington. So
I really want to go
out
to
this summer.
What is that? Attica, I think it's called.
Okay.
I've never been there. I guess it's supposed to be a great dirt track, and a whole bunch of very well-known named people go there.
Well-known? Who's well-known named?
Most of the NASCAR drivers.
Really?
Yeah.
They come to Ohio?
Yep. They go to Attica, and they do a lot of dirt track racing. There's actually a guy, what's his name? Kyle Larson, I think his name is, for NASCAR. He races out at Wayne County. Ooh. It's kind of interesting.
Is he known for larceny?
I see what you did there.
But anyways.
But it's interesting, though.
Well, that's good. So there you go. Actually, we could get in a little more of the racing. Why not? I just kind of got out of it. And once NASCAR bought the AMA motorcycle racing, I'm just like, no, all right, I'm done with it.
See, I don't know. Me and my grandpa, I was younger. I was probably between 10 and 13 maybe. And we went down to Texas to see my uncle. Great uncle. Or great uncle. I don't know which.
Okay.
Well, it was technically his brother, so it's my mom's uncle, so it'd be my great uncle. I don't know how all that works. I don't know.
Family, it's so confusing.
Yeah, it's just uncle to me. I'm sorry. But we go down there to Texas, and my grandpa asked if they had any tracks around here that race and everything. He's like, oh, yeah, let's go tonight. So we head on over there. It was like a 30, 40-minute drive or something. I don't remember. And I was a kid. I was too excited by looking at Houston, Texas, so it was gigantic to me at 10, 13 years old.
It's gigantic still.
Oh, God, yeah. But I was just, looking around and everything. We get there, and there's an asphalt track. And we get in. Grandpa and Uncle, they paid, obviously. And I'm like, okay, this is different. I don't know if I like it. And I don't know. I can't get into it, ever.
Whose ass was at fault? Just kidding.
Them for making a track that was asphalt.
Oh, see what you did there.
I don't know. I can't get into it. I've always liked dirt, and my grandpa always took me, so it's just kind of my thing, I guess.
Well, fine. You do the dirt, and I'll do the asphalt.
There is a
I don't
Barberton
mind
track, though.
Dirt. What now?
There is a Barberton track.
Yeah.
Never been there.
That's an oval track.
Asphalt track.
I'm not too big on the oval tracks. I think it can be boring. It seems like the only time there's any really excitement is when there's a wreck, and that's kind of the opposite of what racing's supposed to be.
Yes.
But I mean, like the road course. Now, the problem with going to the road course is obviously you're in a fixed position.
Yes.
So if you're watching bikes, you hear...
Yep.
All right. We got 3 minutes before they come around again. Take a bite of my $5 hot dog.
Well,
but being on the track is,
it might be
of course,
$13 now.
You never know. They could have dollar dog night. It worked for the Indians. Actually, if you think about it, you got, 8 dogs in a pack, and you buy them. The most expensive is, 3 something?
Maybe.
There's no reason for a hot dog to be over $1.
Yeah, you would think, and they're not the Indians anymore, technically. They are the Cleveland Guardians.
I'll give them something to guard.
They're always going to be the Indians. I'm sorry. I don't care.
Yeah. I'm not even trying to memorize the new name. Sorry.
Oh, I'm not either.
I just do not care.
It's always going to be the Indians. Always.
Oh. The wife is speaking. Oh, she said, okay, there's a surplus on Erie Street in Massillon, for those of you who don't know where we're at, other than the discount outlet. Oh, interesting. See you shortly, stopping at Giant Eagle, too. Okay, awesome. See you when you get here, dear. Maybe she'll pop in and say hello.
Giant Eagle, that's another store I don't like. Ooh, I got some news.
Did you step on something sharp? What happened?
No.
Oh, okay.
I wish.
Okay.
No, I don't. I don't have insurance. Never mind. So, with the new Meijer opening up, I went there.
Did you?
Me and the woman and the kids went.
Okay.
I hate it.
What?
Okay.
After all that boasting, I mean, the irony is delicious.
Okay, I don't hate it of like the store aspect of it. I hate it due to the fact that you can't conceal carry in the store.
Oh,
I
God
hate
forbid
that.
you shoot someone. Or no, God forbid you can't shoot someone.
Exactly. Well, it's not going to stop a bad guy from shooting up the store.
That's true.
So
but I think the word bad before guy kind of sums up the type of people who would
I'm
shoot
just
someone
saying,
in the
though.
store.
Like Walmart, you can just go in there and open carry and conceal. It don't matter.
Really?
Meijer, yes.
Walmart?
Yes. Yep.
That's so weird.
I mean, there's a
Walmart would be the one where I'm surprised there's not metal detectors when you walk through.
If you go to Walmart, I know you hate Walmart like I do, but if you go to Walmart and you look at the door and the, what is that, asterisk mark or whatever?
Yeah.
There's an asterisk, and it says, please refrain from open carrying. You can still open carry in there. They just don't want you to,
They
obviously.
look down upon it.
Yes.
Actually, you know what that tells me? That just tells me that they're lazy. Please don't bring a gun in here, but we don't care about our associates. So if they check you, great. If not, whatever.
And that's the thing. It's like Meijer. As soon as I seen it, I'm like, me and the woman.
I hate this place.
Hey, that's exactly what I said. Me and the woman were walking up. She's got our youngest, and then I'm holding hands with our oldest. And we get up to the door. We went on opening day, and it was fluffing packed.
Oh, I'm sure.
Dude, we had to park. It was like you had all the parking spots, and then like the little, what is that? The like divider or barrier or whatever it is.
Uh-huh.
There's people parking on the side of that just because there wasn't no spots.
Nice.
So, luckily, somebody pulled out. I went right in there before somebody else did. And just casually walked up, and I seen it, and I'm like, I hate this store. I had to walk back and put my gun in the car. And I usually never do that, because if I see a store that has that, I just leave in general.
You know what? I agree, because sometimes I want to take my potato gun in there, and, you know, you have to turn around, because you can't conceal that.
If you make a small enough one, you could.
How do you make a small potato gun?
I don't know. I'm not an engineer.
Well, Judas Priest.
I'm just saying.
Snub-nosed potato pistol.
But, anywho, the store was phenomenal. I loved it. I just hate the fact you can't carry in there.
Okay, someone out there needs to build me a snub-nosed potato pistol. I want to see that son of a bitch.
You shoot mini potatoes.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. They do have the little taters.
Yep.
Oh,
shoot some tater tots. Frozen
Yes,
tater tots.
If they're still frozen, you could kill somebody.
Hey, if they do the gun buyback, it's considered a deadly weapon.
Yeah. Made out of toilet paper tubes and
I mean, hell, I seen a video of somebody took two, I don't know, like lead pipes or copper pipes or something, and basically made like a little notch, and you could shoot a 12-gauge shotgun out of it. 12-gauge shotgun shell out of it.
I'm absolutely convinced that it was not lead piping.
It was a steel pipe or something.
Steel,
I don't know.
Aluminum, brass, not lead.
Still.
I promise you it wasn't lead.
But still.
Yeah.
They bought it, too, for the buyback. I'm like, dear God.
Hey, when you get money from plumbing, now you know why people break in houses and steal the copper. Because they can sell it, or they can just do a whole buyback.
You gotta do that to a lot of houses.
Oh, not really.
Well,
not really. One house will give you a shit ton of copper. Popper. You have a shit ton of popper.
Ooh, that is interesting though, because there was a robbery at the marathon down on 21.
There's a lot of marathons on 21.
Down towards work. Your work, technically.
My work, technically.
Yep. Right where Marathon Speedway there.
Oh, that's a marathon?
You got
I thought it was
Speedway.
a Bell store.
Same thing.
No, it's not. Okay, so you got
The same
Bell
thing.
store. So the Bell store got robbed.
Yep.
Interesting. I wonder if it was Shane.
What?
He stops there every night after work.
I don't know exactly what time it was when that happened.
No, it was just assumption.
But why would you go to Bell Stores or Marathon? I don't like either of them. Speedway's where it's
I don't know,
at.
because they sell gas. It's
Speedway. Speedway. Technically, it's 7-Eleven now.
What? Oh, 7-Eleven bought them?
Yep. Apparently, they always owned them.
Wouldn't it be great if they actually changed them to the 7-Eleven name? That's just a cool name. I always liked 7-Eleven.
I've never really been into a 7-Eleven, honestly.
Well, you don't know what you're missing.
I've been into a Circle K.
I don't know why I said that. There's nothing special about a 7-Eleven.
I've been into a Circle K, but not...
You ever been into a Dairy Mart?
What's that?
Yeah, that's basically the same thing, but that's an old name from my teenager years. They kind of went out, or they got bought by somebody. I think they got bought by Circle K. They used to be called Dairy Marts. Now they're, I think, someone might have to Google that. I'm too lazy to do it. But yeah, there's no more Dairy Marts around here. It's all Circle Ks. Which, that's fine. I have no issues with Circle K.
I will say Circle K is onto something with their like self-service checkout thing that they got now.
Yeah. Actually, something else that they have. The wife and I don't drink Massillon water. It's not bad, but it's not great. We get bottled water. We go to those vending machines so we get our water. And we've been getting it at the Drug Mart here in Canton because they have one of those machines. And
the big 5 or 10 gallon.
Now, you remember when you used to work at, you would leave and you'd stop at that little one.
Yep.
It's in the middle by Richfield.
Yep.
Well, they have a water machine outside. So it's a little more expensive, but it's on the way home from work. So that's one thing I like about Circle K is they have their water dispensers.
Oh, yeah.
There's actually not a lot of those around because, let's be honest. First off, there's a huge-ass lake at the top of the state and a big freaking river at the bottom of the state, and we're sitting on top of a gigantic river.
Yeah.
It's called the Big Indian. So it's not like Ohio is suffering from water. So if you want clean water, you got to go deeper into the ground, but there's water. So that's why that's, unlike New Mexico where there's things where you can fill up your bottles everywhere because the water is completely undrinkable and there's not much of it.
The same with Flint, Michigan.
Michigan? I do not believe Michigan has water issues.
You don't remember that?
No.
Really?
What are we talking about?
Oh, God.
We're talking about God?
I mean, that's a whole different subject that nobody wants to hear.
What? Nobody wants to hear about God or Michigan?
I mean, either probably, but I mean...
Okay. Because you confused the hell out of me.
That don't take much, though, really.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
I'm Googling it for you.
Oh, you'll get it wrong. Bing it. Actually, I don't even know if Bing's better. What is it? I mean, DuckDuckGo works, but I think the results
What did you just say?
I said DuckDuckGo works.
What the hell is that?
DuckDuckGo is a website, just like Google, except they don't track anything. But their web results are literally the same. So I don't know if they're better at like Googling. I hate the fact that we call it Googling. But
I mean, it's technically what it is, though.
Yeah, see? DuckDuckGo search engine. See?
Oh. That's kind of cool.
It is. It's really nice. I don't use it on my cell phone because I'm too lazy, but I do use it on my computers. But it's just,
So
you think Google, so you type in Google, and then if you really pay attention, Google sucks.
Water. You really don't remember this. It was back in 2014.
Okay, well, tell.
2014 lasted until 2019 after the drinking water for the city was contaminated with lead and possibly, I have no idea how the hell to say that word. Something bacteria.
Legionella.
Whatever that is.
Legionella. Anyways, Legionella bacteria.
But yeah, it flourishing in air conditioning and central heating system.
The chances that I got that right are like minuscule.
We'll give it to you. But yeah, that's what the water looked like. You don't remember this.
No. I don't live in Michigan. I don't care about Michigan, so.
I mean, I don't either, but in the same sense, it's like, that shit's gross.
Yeah. Well, when we lived in Canton, we had mud water a couple of times.
That's
and they don't
that
call
whole
us.
City just, never mind.
Yeah, they don't call us. We had to call them. Oh, they're working on a line. Well, thank you. I mean, would a letter have been out of the, a phone call?
Or a notice,
something? What if you were in a shower and then all of a sudden here comes mud?
I mean,
what the hell is this?
It's better than going to the Massillon Walmart and you smell shit as soon as you even get close to it.
Yeah, but that's Walmart. See, the key word in that sentence was Walmart. You can go to Walmart in any state and smell fecal. Or as Johnny Depp. Who is Johnny Depp?
I have no idea.
When Johnny Depp says the fecal delivery.
What is that from?
That's from the trial. Apparently, Amber Heard did a fecal delivery in his bed.
Oh, in the bed. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
I mean, that's taking it to a whole nother level. When you're so mad at someone that you pull the sheets back, pull your pants down,
just let one out on the bed.
On the bed.
That you
and
gotta
how did
sleep
she know
into?
she'd be regular? I mean, think about it. It's not like she was sitting, right? Or she just pancaked that thing and it'd be all over your butt cheeks. She had to be squatting or like do the L position where you just kind of launch it out onto the bed. How does she? What if she wasn't? Did she have something? What if she had something dicey the night before?
Taco Bell.
Anything. Chipotles are everywhere. How did she know she'd be regular?
I don't like Chipotle.
I don't care. Anyways.
I'm just saying.
I'm talking about pooping on the bed, okay?
I'd rather
Stop talking about restaurants. I'm talking about pooping. What if someone's eating their lunch right now, and I'm like, well, you do the fecal delivery. What if she had something dicey? And you kind of do that weird spurt. And she'd get on her side of the bed, too, if it had enough power behind it.
She might fall face first off the bed.
Whoa, yeah. It had like a real thrust going on.
Well, I did see, she said Johnny Depp ripped her underwear and did a cavity search because he thought, because he thought she was hiding cocaine.
No, sorry, not buying it. You don't just surprise cavity search someone.
Because you're hiding cocaine.
Right, it doesn't, well, the reason is completely, you don't, there is no way, no. I mean, no. If someone rams something up the butthole, you just run forward and you're pretty much out of the situation.
I mean, that's why the jail systems make you squat and cough, because if you did have something up there,
the cough will just blow it right out.
You're going to die.
Anyways, no, I don't believe that. I don't believe he could just forced a cavity search on someone. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't either.
I mean, we all have seen horses rear up and do the whole kick thing. A person can easily do that.
Or the donkey.
Yeah. Anyways, no. Sorry, herd. Not buying it.
See, I feel like Johnny Depp's completely innocent. I love Johnny Depp just too much.
Well, you shouldn't think he's innocent because you like him.
Well, no, but
I think he's innocent because
he is.
I think he's innocent because every single other human being who's ever known him, even his ex-wife, says there's no way he could have done it. That, to me, has more weight than just the fact that
Wasn't he married to, what is it, Scarlett Johansson, I think?
I don't know.
I'm not good at names.
But, I mean, I can't see her name. Winona Ryder.
I have no idea.
Oh, come on, the Beetlejuice chick. Anyways.
I hated that movie. I was terrified of it as a kid. That is the only movie I was ever scared of.
See, this is the stuff I'm talking about with your psych evaluation. As soon as you say that you're scared to death of Beetlejuice, he's going to like...
I was as a kid, not
be like,
now.
No, it's going to be like a 3-foot check mark. Rejected.
At least I'm not saying I was scared of The Wizard of Oz or something.
Actually, that's one you should be scared of.
I love that movie.
So drug-induced. Anyways, so...
Don't hate on my movie.
Whatever. You weren't even a sperm when that movie was made.
I wasn't even thought of.
Your daddy wasn't even thought of. So, how do we keep going off on these weird tangents? Anyways, so, no, I do not believe... I do not believe that. I think that you can't just spring bodies cavity search on someone.
Yeah, no.
Sorry. That's something you have to plan for.
Yes.
And he has way too many rings to just ram his hand up there. He had to take the rings off. Even if he didn't go glove, he had to take the rings off, put a lubricant on there somewhat. No, I'm sorry. Don't believe it. That's something you agree to, or, you fight and have to be subdued.
Yeah.
Because you cannot fight and do a cavity search at the same time. It's not possible.
Try it on your significant others and
what?
Tell us how it goes.
Don't worry, dear. We are not going to do body cavity searches. The dogs do that.
Oh, God.
They'll cavity search each other, but we try to break that up.
It could be an interesting... Whoa.
An interesting whoa. Well, I was going to talk a little bit about the best Mother's Day dinners, but we only have 7 minutes left. So, and I do have something. I'm going to bring this up now. No, I'm not. I'm not going to bring it up. You know why I'm not going to bring it up? Because nobody cares.
What? I care. What?
I have a list of really strange websites that are out there that are still active, but I will do that another day because it's actually a really big web list, and it's still growing. But I'll just wait. We'll just talk about more weird shit. What else? You said something else. There was Amber Heard, and then there was something else. Oh, you were talking about the whole abortion thing.
Oh yeah,
yeah. It's such a heated argument because people think they have the right to force someone. I don't know. How do I put it? They're saving lives, and the problem I have with that is so many horrible things have been done under the umbrella of if it saves one life.
See,
I can destroy 17 families, but if I can save that one child.
See, my thing is, I feel like the government is like, my thought, I don't know, obviously, if it's true or not. You can look it up if you want, but I feel like they're thinking the population's too far down, so they're trying to just...
No.
I don't know.
No, they want to save...
They're dumbasses,
They want to save the kids. It's that simple. The problem is, my typical thinking, more libertarian than anything else, and this is a Republican thing, there's save all children. And it's, once you say children, once you're doing something for the children, then it's automatically good and it's automatically should happen. And, of course, I'm not like that. I step back and say, well, wait a minute. What are we doing to save the children? I mean, they think lowering the standards in schools is saving the children. No child left behind. But if you lower the standards, all children lose.
Yep.
You don't lower the standards so this one kid who won't put any effort in anything graduates. What you do is you raise the standards and figure out a way to get this kid involved. It takes effort, and people don't want to put any effort into it.
Nope.
But if you want to know my stance, it's very simple. Abortion is a private matter between a doctor and a patient.
Yep.
Quit forcing laws. Let doctors do what doctors do. They take the Hippocratic Oath. And most of them take that pretty seriously.
Oh, God, yeah.
Leave abortion in the hands of doctors.
I just seen another thing where...
It's so simple.
There was...
That's my personal view. If you differ, I don't care.
There's people from Texas that would go to a different state to get an abortion because it wasn't illegal there.
That's perfectly fine with me. I don't have if one state decides to do that, then obviously the people who live there, the majority of them, have voted it in. You know what I mean? Like, say, for example, let's switch topics and say, for example, let's not switch topics. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's say that a state decided to lower or raise the drinking age to 40. You're not allowed to touch alcohol until you're 40. If the state passes that law and everyone in that state has a fit, they can probably get it overturned because the guy who passed it is probably not going to get elected. My point is that obviously the people in that state either don't care enough to fight it or they're in favor of it. Okay, if a state decides to make a law, it's because the people who live there support that law, or the majority of people who live there who support that law. If you live in the United States and you don't like the laws of that state, you can move. Yes, it costs money, but you can move to another state that has laws that support your way of living. So I don't have a problem if a state wants to have abortion laws. What I have a problem with is on a federal level, because first off, the federal really can't do anything. Okay, the federal is against smoking marijuana. How many states do we have now where it's legal?
22. I could be totally wrong. I'm just taking a shot in the dark.
I was just going to say, that sounds like you're pulling that right out of your ass. But we don't know Colorado went completely. But the point is, it's still illegal on a federal level. So right there is an argument between state and federal. So if a state wants to make a law, no problem. The people in that state have to deal with that law. And if someone really wants an abortion in that state, all you have to do is hop in your car and drive.
Yep.
And go to the next state.
There's 18 states that marijuana is legalized. I was close.
Yeah, you were. But that just proves my point even more. So if you really want to smoke pot and you can't do it in your state, move. It's not as difficult as you think it is. That I support. That's the whole point of every state having its own government. So let it happen. And that's what the Supreme Court said. That's exactly what they said. Yep. So I'm all for it. Now, if you're against abortion, I always say, hey, worry about your own backyard. Teach your family, teach your kids, and you do it right. Yep. Don't worry about what God thinks about it, because God is better than you. You let God take care of things God wants to take care of. You get out of his way. But again, I'm all, I go to a doctor. If a doctor says it's so late, you could just have this baby and put it in adoption or whatever. Doctors will do that. They don't just like, well, sure, I haven't done anything all week. Let's go ahead and murder this thing. Trust our doctors, people. We didn't trust them with COVID, and look what a mess that turned out to be.
Yeah.
You didn't listen to doctors. You listened to Fauci. He's not a doctor. He's a politician. Maybe at one time he was a scientist. He's a politician. And what a nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
We need to start trusting our doctors. They're not bad. I mean, some of them aren't great, but...
Well, you do have the one, doctors who, peeping toms and shit, but...
Uh-huh.
There's a couple, what were they?
I don't know. But you certainly got my attention.
Athletic trainer or athletic
Oh, that's
doctor.
not a doctor.
You're still a doctor.
Yes,
you are a doctor.
Yes, but still, I'm talking about MDs or OBs.
I mean, technically they were. They just did it on the side. Michigan State was one, and I'm pretty sure Penn State was one too.
Yeah, doctors are people, and not all people are good. That doesn't change my opinion or my thing. Abortion is a private matter between a patient and a doctor. And keep your nose in your own ass.
Yep.
It's that simple.
Yep.
You want to fix America? You call yourself a conservative, and you care about your fellow Americans? Then keep your nose in your own ass.
Yep.
Get your nose out of everyone else's business. It's that simple, and nobody wants to live by that rule. We've become so arrogant as a country that we feel we have the right to cram our nose in other people's businesses. You're doing something I consider wrong, so you're wrong. You know?
Gotta love that way of thinking. And that's almost everybody
That's
nowadays,
I mean,
too.
look at it this way. Here's another example. The whole school thing. You know, how schools are teaching transgender and or what's the critical race theory. That's a big mess. But you don't hear me talking about it too much because I don't have any kids in school. So yes, I have an opinion on it, and if somebody asks me my opinion, I'll tell them. And if someone says, "Can you please come to the board because it matters to you too?" Blah blah blah. I will. But unless someone brings me into that mess, I'm not in it. So I don't have an opinion until someone brings me into that mess. It's that simple. I don't have any kids in school, so I keep my nose in my own ass. I worry about things that directly affect me.
Yep.
It's that simple.
And nobody else does that either.
By the way, what was the deal with the voting? What did we vote? I thought voting was in November.
I did too.
Oh, shit. Well, yeah, like the 3rd, there was some kind of voting, and I only saw, Facebook. They love to stir up shit. Did you vote today? Why would I tell you, Facebook? Why would I tell anybody?
Facebook has become
a
joke.
When did the tide switch on that? You were supposed to be tight-lipped about who you voted for and when and if you voted.
It is none of your damn business.
Right, and it's always been that way. But then all of a sudden, these social media. Well, like I said, Mark Zuckerberg is literally evil. He is an evil human being. Just privacy in its of itself, how he does what he does and why he does what he does. But still, all social media, and there's people, friends. Did you vote today? What do you care? Because if I say yes, what do you think your next question is going to be? And what do you think my answer is going to be? None of your damn business. I don't know. It's just crazy. This whole country's become so, I don't know.
I feel like everybody's became like censored in a sense.
Well, it's like my mother says, we're a nation of teenagers. We never really grew up. We get to a teenager and then mentally we just stay there. And she's 100% right.
Especially politicians.
I am nowhere near the man my father is. Not even close. Just, yeah. So, fuck it. That's a depressing subject. But, all right, well, we're a minute over. You have anything else?
No. Not yet, anyways.
Yeah. Anyways, if you want to comment on anything we talked about, be my guest. We do not ridicule. We respect everyone's opinions, and you're allowed to disagree. But we don't know if you're disagreeing if you keep a tight lip. So you can go to ohiogripe.com and leave us a message. You can leave us a message on Failure Book and Twitter. We do have an account on Twitter. I just don't do much with it. We'll see. So thanks for listening, everybody. And again, if you have any topics, oh my God, please reach out and let us know.
Happy Mother's Day, too.
Yep, all you mothers out there, thank you so much for doing all what you did, because you did more than just bring us into the world. You wiped our ass. You taught us how to walk.
You dealt with our bullshit.
Yeah, cleaned up our puke. For me, that was quite a statement. I was always chucking somewhere.
I was just falling asleep somewhere that was completely random.
Yeah.
Stairs, it didn't matter. I'd just fall asleep.
You lethargic mofo. And you want to be a cop. Freeze!
That just reminded me of Paul Blart Mall Cop. Love that movie.
That movie hit too close to home because I have those issues.
Love that movie. The second one's probably the best.
It's only slightly extreme. When your blood sugar drops, dude, you really do go from 1 second you have energy and the next second you're a zombie drooling all over. I mean, it literally falls that quick. It's different with everybody, but when it hits, and you're just like, you could be in mid-sentence. Anyway, so I was sitting talking to him, and he said, well, rectum. I said, rectum? Shit, down there killed him. I don't want to move.
Don't have that problem
like
yet.
someone pulled the plug and you watch the LED slowly just die off.
And then you start flatlining slowly.
Well, no, I haven't gotten that far.
Sorry.
Anyways, so. All right, we're going to go, peeps. Thanks for listening. Really? Tight-lipped? Not going to say a word?
All right.
Oh, my God. Matthew McConaughey.
It was either that or it was going to be the dude from Friends.